With their touchscreen user interfaces and often simpler operating systems, tablets are a great way for kids to learn how computers work. And if you buy a kid's tablet, you get comprehensive parental controls to help you stop your little ones from browsing adult-oriented websites or making in-app purchases. Here are some of the best kids' tablets. Number 1. Amazon Fire HD 10 Kids Edition. Not the cheapest kids tablet, but a good one. The original Fire HD 10 is a pretty plain device, but this is something you don't have to worry about with the Kids Edition, as the thick plastic body is covered with a big rubber bumper. If you buy it for an older child, say 6 to 8 years old, then you can remove the bumper and let them use the normal interface when they're ready. The bumpers you can choose from are an unimaginative blue and pink. While Amazon hasn't revealed why it has chosen these colors, it's pretty obvious and a little tiresome that it has gone down the boys and girls route. The rubber bumpers are nice and durable though, and protect the tablet that's inside well. Amazon is quite clear that despite the kid-safe exterior, the Amazon Fire HD 10 Kids Edition isn't actually a toy, and it has the specs to prove it. They include a 10.1-inch 1080p Full HD display, 32 GB of internal storage, and up to 10 hours of battery life, although this obviously varies depending on what you're doing with it. There is also a micro SD slot for up to 256 GB of expandable storage. The OS is extremely kid-friendly and easy to use. It's a version of Fire OS, and it's worth noting that you don't get Alexa controls here. What you do have is a home screen that shows off anything that you've been looking at recently, and at the top of the screen are a number of categories. There's books, videos, apps, characters, and the web to choose from, as well as access to the camera and search functionality.
You know they're out there, don't you?
Number 2. Curio Tab Advance. The Curio Tab Advance is a typical budget tablet, elevated by its well-thought-out software. The dedicated interface provides parents with a high level of control while remaining simple enough for anyone to set up in a few minutes. There are a few niggles that one may experience with the hardware itself, particularly a slow power button, but at its price it delivers what you would reasonably expect. The real problem it faces is the Amazon Fire HD 8 Kids, which currently sells for the same price with a better display, more storage, and a longer battery life. But if you prefer to live outside the Amazon ecosystem and have access to Google Play, then the Curio is a good alternative. While it's perfectly possible to use the Curio as a standard budget Android tablet, the whole idea is that kids use the dedicated interface designed for them. Your children can enjoy the Curio Advance straight from the box with over 40 preloaded apps. You will also receive new content weekly to keep your children up to date on the latest releases that they can enjoy with you or their friends. The Curio Advance tablet is easy to use, and the software is specifically designed to keep your children safe on the internet. In addition to this safety, you can control the usage you give your children and create up to 8 child profiles on one tablet so everyone in the family can enjoy a personalized profile. Number 3. Amazon Fire 7 Kids Edition. Amazon Fire 7 Kids Edition bundles the company's 7-inch budget tablet with a new protective bumper and a year's subscription to Amazon's Freetime Unlimited. Freetime Unlimited gives you more than 10,000 books, videos, educational apps, and games curated for children. Plus, a 2-year guarantee promises a no-questions-asked replacement if your child destroys the tablet. Amazon's operating system, Fire OS, is Android-based but not Android as you know it. That means you can get most of the major Android apps for Fire OS, including Netflix and the CBeebies app. But you can't get SkyQ or Sky Kids, for instance. Fire for Kids is open just like any other app and gives you the option to add profiles for each of the children who will be using the tablet. Firstly, you need to let it know their name, age, gender, and profile pic they'd like to use. You can also decide whether to assign them to a standard Fire for Kids account or give them a teen profile for children aged 11 and older. Once your kid is signed in, they have a choice of content type: books, videos, apps, characters, and, if you've given them permission within the app, web. They can also search by title or use the camera. All of the categories are full to the brim with content, and unlike with some kiddie tablets, you'll even recognize most of it. Most are well-known brands rather than cheapo filler content. Number 4. Lenovo Tab 4.8. Lenovo's new 8-inch tablet is a good option for slightly older kids, ones with more experience with technology that don't need the training wheels of a tablet made for younger tots. Unlike Amazon's Fire tablets, the Tab 4.8 offers a true Android experience, so you can use Google's apps without any annoyances and risks involved with sideloading. It also offers good battery life and performance and a bright, colorful display. You also have an option of getting Lenovo's Kids Pack add-on, which includes content curated just for kids, parental controls, options for scheduling and limiting playtime, a protective bumper case, stickers, and a blue light filter. The tweaked version of Android 7 running on the Lenovo Tab 4.8 Plus is very much like a supersized phone UI. Lenovo hasn't made too many alterations to stock Android aside from adding a few icons and, of course, a bunch of its own apps. Apps themselves display just like phone apps, even if they do have a tablet version available, and it often doesn't feel like they're making proper use of the 8-inch display. Android just doesn't fit tablets as well as iOS does. Number 5. Verizon Gizmo Tab. If you're looking for a tablet that kids can use anywhere, the Verizon Gizmo Tab is a solid choice. It lets you manage what your children can access and limit their screen time while providing enough hardware prowess to handle just about anything you can throw at it. The Gizmo Tab has a secret. Underneath its bright case, it's actually an Ellipsis 8 HD with some child-friendly software optimizations. That's not a bad thing. Most children's tablets lack cellular connectivity and require Wi-Fi to get online. The Gizmo Tab connects to Verizon's network, giving kids access to the internet anywhere, like a long car ride. Parental controls let you restrict internet browsing and limit screen time, while customized software makes for a somewhat educational experience. That makes the Gizmo Tab more flexible than most other kid-centric tablets.